Some of your time, can you ride with me for a minute? Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke with me, better know I'm spinning when you with me. Ain't no joke in me, took you past.
I think the only thing that I hear, like, honestly, the vocal was like really good. The recording is good. I know you guys more than likely use that 87 in there, so there's not a lot that we need to do. That's the beauty of like getting good recordings. I would add like an EQ, kind of make his voice a little bit brighter. And one of my favorites to do that is gonna be this Pultec. Did I ever show you the Pultec EQ? You ever seen this one right here? Hold on. You ever seen this one? So this is an EQ, just like this is an EQ, you know what I'm saying? They're both EQs, so they affect the frequencies.
They have different sounds though, right?
They got different sounds. So this one is a very like smooth sounding EQ. So if I were to like boost a bunch of high end on this EQ, you would get that like clarity that you would want, but it could be a little harsh.
Yeah.
Whereas if I boost with this, it's just a sound, it's just the type of EQ. Like it allows you to get more brightness without kind of the harshness. So
what is the name of that one?
Pultec EQ.
That's a Pultec 22.
Nah. How old is PS22?
Some of your time, can you ride with me for a minute?
So let's find the frequency where like we feel like we get that airy brightness to his voice.
Some of your time, can you ride with me?
Usually this is still like high mids. Usually you find that airy kind of brightness around like 10K or 12K up there.
Some of your time, can you ride with me for a minute? Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke with me, better know I'm spinning when you with me. Ain't no joke in me, took you past the firmament, now you an ass.
Like 8K is nice. So yeah, these numbers right here in kilohertz.
Okay.
You know hertz, right?
But
You learning, bro. It's all good. So hertz is like decibels is how we measure loudness. Hertz is how we measure frequencies.
okay.
Your hearing range is from 0 to 20,000.
All right.
So those are the frequencies you can hear. Dogs, for example, can hear like
Hella high, huh?
super high. That's why you ever hear those like dog whistles
Yeah, you can't hear that one.
that go kind of like above human hearing? It's like you can't even hear it, but your dog be over there like.
Yeah.
That's because they're hearing frequencies that are like above like, I don't know, 40,000, 50, they're like way up there. You know? So these are in the thousands. A hertz is just it's the same thing as a vibration. So if I boost 8K, I'm boosting the frequencies that are vibrating in his voice at 8,000 times per second.
Okay.
So the faster you vibrate, the higher the frequency. The slower you vibrate, the lower the frequency. Does that make sense? That's just the physical part of it.
Some of your time, can you ride with me for a minute? Probably to.
Now right here you can adjust the bandwidth of the EQ. So a greater bandwidth boosts more frequencies. A tighter bandwidth like boosts only like a narrow option of frequencies. So we can go narrow and just kind of like bring it up just to see how much we want to boost.
Some of your time, can you ride with me for a minute? Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke with me.
Like right around there it starts to feel a bit more smooth, you know?
Some of your time, can you ride with me for a minute? Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke with me, better know I'm spinning.
Let's hear that EQ move and then I'm going to touch on the delay part.
Some of your time, can you ride with me for a minute? Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke with me, better know I'm spinning when you with me. Ain't no joke in me, took you past the firmament.
Clear, yeah? And then always when you're boosting, after you boost like high end, especially on vocals, sometimes those S's can come out more because the S's and the T's all of those things are like higher frequencies. So if you're boosting those a lot, those things are gonna come out more, then they can become harsh. So, use a de-esser right after you EQ to just fix that.
Some of your time, can you ride?
Like this.
Some of your time, can you ride with me?
You don't want to do too much because then it's gonna sound like he has a lisp.
Yeah.
So right now we're selecting where we want to start de-essing. Like at what frequency point we want to start de-essing.
This one.
If you de-ess too much, then it sounds like a list.
Yeah, because you can take away his S's and his T's and it'll sound like you have a list.
I have a list, don't I? List.
I mean, if you want to have a list, you can.
Some of your time, can you ride with me for a minute? Probably to the end and I'll be with you. If you broke with me.
All right, that's a little bit more smooth.
To your love, girl, you know that nigga stuff. I ever see you in the club, we got bottles going up.
It sounds sick though. I'm gonna give him a little bit more body on his voice though. When I say body, more of the lows. the chest.
Fullness type shit?
Yeah.
Asking, would you heal my heart if I was
If I boost a little bit down here, you're gonna hear it.
asking? Would you heal my heart if I was dying? I'm asking, would you hold it down?
See that?
Asking, would you heal my heart?
Sometimes, but you gotta do this when you listen to it with the track in.
Asking, would you heal my heart if
Because when you hear the track, when you hear the beat with the lead vocal now sounds like thinner. But when you listen to the lead vocal by itself, it sounds fine. So that's where like it's important to know when you should solo and do something versus like do something while listening to it with the context of the whole song going on.
asking, would you heal my heart if I was dying?
It sounds thinner right now.
Would you hold it down?
Then when I just listen to the voice by itself,
Asking, would you heal my heart if I
it's called frequency masking. So sometimes like there are certain frequencies in the beat that are causing the vocal to feel thinner than it actually is.
Yeah.
So there's a couple of ways of going about it, but the way I'm gonna go about it is I'm gonna just make the voice even thicker to make that more full-bodied effect when the beat is in, you know?
asking, would you heal my heart if I was dying? I'm asking, would you hold it down if I got blowers in a match? That boy in the purse, face coming, we ain't trash. Ain't no comparison to your love, girl, you know that nigga stuff. I ever see you in the club, we got bottles going out.
Sounds sick.
She's touching my heart right now.
The frequencies.
Frequency.
Feel the frequency of my heart. That's how you're supposed to feel.
Comparison to your love, girl, you know that nigga stuff. I ever see you in the club, we got bottles going out. I'm a done, so we sip it down. It's on rose, I need a hug.
Alright.
Tell me that I'm everything you wanted. If it ain't like that, then I don't want it.
His voice is still like, because the way that he's saying it, like this was all smooth up until, notice how this was all smooth up until here. Check it out.
Will you deny me access to your body? Get me out of pocket. Tell me that I'm everything you wanted. If it ain't like that.
Did you specific like put something on just a specific part of that audio? Like you don't gotta do the whole audio, but you could just separate it.
You can.
Tell me that I'm everything you wanted. If it ain't like
I think it's really, so I'm gonna show you multiband compression. So, basically multiband compression. So this is an EQ, right? But the cool thing about this is not only can you boost, cut, but you can also trigger, like when if certain frequencies go over a certain threshold, it will start to compress on them.
So okay, say the other part of the audio doesn't like hit that frequency, it won't
Yeah.
affect it, right? So just that
Exactly.
specific part, okay.
Exactly. So like, here, let me show you. I'm gonna do it, and then you learn fast when you see it done. Like you're good with that. So let me show you what's going on.
get me out of pocket.
It's cool.
Tell me that I'm everything you wanted. If it ain't
It's only right
Yeah,
at that
that's the
section.
part.
You know what I mean? So we gotta find the frequencies that are troubling.
get me out of pocket.
Find the harsh frequencies first.
Tell me that I'm everything you wanted.
All of these, yeah.
Yeah.
Get me out of pocket.
So you just bring that down a little bit, right?
Tell me that I'm everything.
So we're not gonna bring it down. We're not gonna EQ it down, because if I were to EQ it down, listen what that would do.
Get me out of pocket.
Make everything go.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Tell me that I'm everything.
So the way to go around this now is to use this. You see this top part?
Yeah.
This allows you to do multiband. So it's only gonna start compressing this region when that vocal kind of hits some of these frequencies a bit harder right here.
Tell me that I'm everything you want. Tell me that I'm everything you want. Tell me that I'm everything you wanted.
See how that kind of just
Yeah.
smoothed it out? So right here is the bypass too. So we can go before,
Tell me that I'm everything you wanted.
after,
Tell me that I'm everything you wanted.
a little bit smoother, you know what I'm saying?
Tell
You can zone in on the frequency a bit more.
me that I'm everything you want. Tell me that I'm everything. Tell me that I'm everything you want.
So it's like right there where we kind of did that cut originally.
Yeah.
Tell me that I'm everything you wanted.
So that just makes it like a lot more natural sounding versus
Yeah.
like taking out all of that energy there.
Yeah.
Because if we were to take all that energy, it would affect even these parts where he's saying better, and like it would make these parts sound dull. You know what I'm saying? But now everything sounds a lot more smoother.
You deny me access to your body. Get me out of pocket.
And if you feel like this did too much right here,
Putting on me access to your body.
push this back up.
Get me out of pocket. Tell me that I'm everything you wanted. If it ain't like that, then I don't want it.
Hey, I hope you found this video helpful and valuable. If you enjoyed this short lesson, you can watch the remaining full mixing session right here to learn all the remaining steps. Let me know what your greatest takeaway was for this video, and thank you again for tuning in. Keep creative and see you soon.